it's Deb and Bec from Dare2BU talking about simple spirituality for a great life. And we've been looking all around freedom, this word that we're really, really interested in. What is it that, gives us this freedom to go out in life and really enjoy ourselves and have a really great time and create a life that we absolutely love? And in fact, what is it that stops us? What gets in the way? And one of the things on our freedom board was all about daring to be you. So we thought we would share a little bit about how we changed from absolutely not daring to be who we were and getting really stuck and not having a life that we loved, to turning that all around and actually showing up as who we are and having a great life. So Bec, what have you seen around that?
Yeah, so for quite a long time in my life, I was just afraid to be myself. I was trying to please everybody else around me. I was dressing the way other people thought I should. I was behaving in a way other people seemed to expect me to. I said the right words. Everything I did was coming from a place of, is that right for that person? Is that okay for these people? Will those people now like me? And I don't know if you've ever tried to live a little bit like that, but it's really hard work. It's really hard work.
And it gets you nowhere.
Because you'll find that some people like you and some people don't. And more importantly, I just didn't like myself. I just got completely lost in all of that. And then when we started having these kinds of conversations, I really started to see that I was allowed to be myself. The parts of me that I'd kind of been hiding or, scared to be myself, I was allowed to be myself. And life is set up in a way that it invites us to be who we really are, and we have full permission to play out as ourselves out in the world, and that's massively what we do now.
Yeah, absolutely. That permission to have fun, to go out and be you. And it doesn't, everything in life, you don't have to have all your ducks in a row. You don't have to have your life all completely sorted to be able to go out there and live the life that you love. And you know what? Some days no matter what is going on in your life, some days aren't going to be great. That's being human, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've had all sorts of things go on here, and some days we feel a little bit fed up and a little bit like, what's going on? But if we don't listen to that thinking, if we don't get bought into it, if we don't get bogged down by it, we don't have to nothing has to change for us to go out and have fun and live a life we absolutely love. It doesn't have to be that all these things line up. I know for me, it used to be that, like Bec was talking about, people pleasing and trying to get our okayness from something outside of us. And I used to think, I will be happy when this person likes me. I will be happy when I've got the right job. Yeah. I will be happy when whatever it was. And what we see now all the time is, what's stopping you doing something right now in this moment? Life is here now. And so do happy right here, right now.
Yeah. And for me, what kind of massively shifted for me around that is that I started to explore the deeper truth of who I am, because it's very easy to kind of sit here and say, be yourself, go out and, wear what clothes, suit you, behave in the way that feels comfortable for you, have the job that you love, create the life you love. That sounds really easy in some respects, but if we don't truly understand the truth of who we are, then it's not quite so easy. When we're coming from a misunderstanding that we need other people's approval to be okay, it's not going to be easy to be who you are. But when we really look to that truth, the deeper truth, that essence of the creative universe, which is what we are, when we start exploring that, which is what I did, which is what Deb did, which is what we continue to do, is looking to that place where we know that our okayness is inbuilt. We are innately healthy and we are okay. No matter what seems to be going on the surface, whatever's going on up here in our heads, whatever stories we're telling ourselves, or even whatever stories other people might be trying to tell us, our okayness, there's a part of us that is perfectly okay. And the more we look to that, the easier it kind of becomes. In fact, it almost becomes hard to not be yourself from that space. It almost, you're kind of going against the grain then, as you start to see the depth of who you are and what you truly are, beyond kind of just this human game that we play. Beyond that, there's a real truth to who we are.
Because we've often got it backwards. I know for the longest time I'd got it backwards. I thought I had to have everything sorted and then I could be happy. And it absolutely turns out that our nature, you know, when we take everything, when we strip everything away, our deepest nature is love and peace and joy and happiness. That's our starting point. That's where we start from. And then we add all this stuff. And so it's like going back to the truth of who we are. We see we're born happy. You know, we're born with everything that we need. And then we make up these stories and we label ourselves and we add those on top. And then we get stuck and we struggle and we suffer. So the simple spirituality that we point towards is this understanding of the truth of who we are, that actually the starting point is the place where we're trying to get to, whereas we can start from there. And if you know that nothing is riding on this, you know, if you know you already have all the peace and love and happiness that you need, you can go out in life and have fun and play the game and do what you want to do.
When I'm sharing this with someone for the first time, I'll often ask the question, what is it you want from this conversation? And inevitably it will be things like, I want to feel happier, I want to be peaceful, I want to be more relaxed, I want, you know, to live a happy, loving life. And then I kind of throw something right out there that often, you know, knocks people off their chairs a little bit. That is already yours. That's already who you are. You are already that happiness, that peace, that joyfulness that those people kind of say that that's what they're looking for. Now that's quite a big thing to throw out there. Like that, you know, that took me by surprise at first. In fact, I think I had to hear that maybe a lot of times
before it came. Yeah. So if you're watching this video on our YouTube channel, we regularly have webinars and things that you can come along to find out more about this, and we make these videos regularly every week as well. So make sure you've subscribed to our channel and stay in touch, and we'll be sharing more about this so that you can hear it enough so that you go out in life and have lots of fun, because we're absolutely giving you permission to do that.
And if there's something you want to know a bit more about, you know, if something in this video sparks something for you, feel free to comment below, and we're happy to make videos on something that you're particularly interested in.
Absolutely.
The invitation is to kind of let us know how we can help, because that's what we want to do. That's what we're interested in doing. So
have a great day. Bye for now.